Hi everybody, it's Angela, founder of Live Tall, and on today's episode, I'm going to talk you through the brand new reversible faux suede, faux Sherpa bomber jacket in this beautiful copper color. I'm so excited to bring this to you. Before I get started, thank you so much to all of my subscribers. If you are not a subscriber yet, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is what I do. I make videos of product that I have developed when I'm launching them so that you can get a really good idea of the product, how it sits on a body, the lengths, the fit. I talk you through the materials, all the different aspects that would help you better understand this jacket before making a purchase. So subscribe if you haven't already, and let's just get right into it. Like I mentioned, I am so excited to bring this bomber jacket to you. It is reversible, which is what I think really sets it apart from anything that you have in your closet right now. And not to mention, of course, the sleeve length, of course, the body length is all made extra long to fit our long bodies. That kind of goes without saying at this point. So I had a couple of pieces in my current closet that I'd always really liked, and one of them was this like reversible long cardigan. And so it was kind of like a velvet on one side and a suede on another, and it always had these cool exposed edges. So I'm going to come up a little bit close, and that is something that I took inspiration from for this piece. So of course all of the seams are finished and are sturdy and sewn extremely well, but we left these edges out so that you could get this like a very kind of like rustic look, which I think just adds such a beautiful design detail and something that's a little bit unexpected. I also used the same material, so the faux Sherpa, in the arm sleeves and also at the bottom, because you know bombers a lot of times they come and you'll see ribbing or some sort of like elastic on the sleeves and on the bottom, and I eliminated that and we kept it with the fur just to really give it much more of an elevated look. So it's got a little bit more of a dressiness, something that's a little bit more, well, elevated. And so what you're gonna feel, because it's not elastic, is when it's open like this, of course, everything hangs. I just think the body is so good. It's oversized enough where it has that like relaxed look, but it's not so boxy that it looks kind of frumpy on you. But what you're gonna notice when you pull is you just have to pull and like to attach it, and you know, it just doesn't have that like super soft stretch like the elastic would on maybe a bomber that you already own. So just know when you go to pull it, you know, you're gonna feel like a tiny bit of a tug, but don't worry, it's plenty stretchy. And we made the circumference a perfect width, so it's gonna be very comfortable on you. And then again, what you kind of do, you know, when you kind of roll it up, you bunch up your bomber so you get that really nice kind of like boxy look, but again, without being frumpy. So I really spent a long time kind of working on this drape and working on this so that it would give you that quintessential bomber look, but without being too oversized. I know I mentioned it again, but for the record, have you ever had a bomber that covers your hands, all right? I'm 6'1", so of course anybody who has a couple of inches on me, you're still gonna be good to go with this jacket. So let me reverse this blazer, I keep wanting to call it a blazer, this bomber for you. That's because I'm working on a blazer right now, hopefully for next year. Well, yeah, definitely for next year, but I got blazer on the brain and I'm launching a bomber. It's all very hard to keep in track. So you just reverse the sleeves and then you just pull the pocket through, okay? So we worked a long time on that aspect too, just to get the pocket with the right material, the right details, so that it looks intentional and it didn't look kind of overlooked or just kind of plain. So we added extra detailing around the pocket as well. And then here you are with the full Sherpa look. I love it so much. And I will say, it's warm, okay? So I live in Arizona, and this is probably the warmest jacket I'm going to need. If you live in much colder climates, There's plenty of room under here. You know, it doesn't sag too low, but there's plenty of room in this armhole, and you can even see lots of room. So if you really need to bundle up, you have plenty of room in this to do that as well. All the way up on those cold mornings. Don't you just love it? Oh, it's so cozy. Oh my gosh. And I love this copper color. Oh, you're gonna see brown in fashion over the next couple of years as a kind of like an undertone to basically every season and every collection. Brown is going to be present. So this copper color is going to be great and integrate perfectly into trends over the next couple of years. I just love this color. So there you have it. The material is 100% polyester because like I mentioned, it's a faux sherpa, faux suede. You can machine wash this in the gentle cycle and then lay flat to dry. You know, I would probably recommend only cleaning this on an as needed basis, just to really keep the softness of the sherpa and the suede. But you can machine wash it, you just have to be gentle with it. Of course, you know, with outerwear, we don't really need to or wash it every time we wear it. So just take good care and this jacket will be good to you. The price is $175, and don't remember, you're getting 2 jackets for the price of 1, okay? Amazingly made. You all know by now, all of my product is made in the United States at a female-owned manufacturer. All of the workers who work on my product from product development through production are paid above minimum wages. They're in amazing work conditions, and you gotta feel good about that, knowing that you're really wearing a piece of clothing that was ethically and sustainably made in that way. And of course, sustainably being very, very careful with my leftovers, with how much waste we use. And I only make small batches so that I can make sure that I can sell through a product and not have inventory that's just going to sit there and eventually maybe end up in a dumpster, you know, years down the road with something that goes unused and unworn. I also make, the other element that makes my brand sustainable is that I make things to last. So I find and I take a really long time making sure I get the right product so that I feel good about the quality and knowing that you are going to have this in your wardrobe for many, many years to come. I think it's gonna be a favorite of yours. So I can't wait for you to have it. If you have any other questions, let me know. Oh, one thing is I'm wearing a medium. I should have said that too. I already talked about the fact that I'm 6'1", but I am in a medium. So you can see it's boxy, right? It's meant to be a little bit oversized. I just love that look. I think it turned out great. And I know you're gonna love it. So thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Subscribe, and we'll talk to you really soon. All right, bye guys.